with a poem. That was awesome. That really. So I'm going to continue, Tom. I'm going to everyone doing poem. I'm going to continue with the poem. But this is a little bit different because it's a baseball poem. And what I'd like to do is I would like to take you to 107 years ago, to the year 1908. In 1908, something happened in baseball. The New York Giants and the Chicago Cubs were in the World Series. It was a big deal because both teams were great. Now, the Cubs were playing the Giants in the World Series, so the attendance back in 1908 still happens what happens today, where you have 30, 40,000 people. They had 30, 40,000 people in 1908. The problem is they probably paid a quarter to get in. Yeah. But in the subways of New York, testing. You know what? Hold on a second. Yep, the battery's dead. Hold on.
What do you need, double A's? I got some.
Hold on. Hold on.
Oh, yeah?
Now I know how long my battery will
Oh,
last.
I don't know. I know anyone.
All right, hold that thought, hold that thought.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Are you guys enjoying the evening? Yeah. Well, okay. Pam, thank you so much for... Wait, we already did that. Wait. Okay. Where was... Oh, yeah, 1908. Yeah. So everybody was going to the ball game and through the subway in New York. But there was a man that wasn't a baseball fan, and he was actually going to Boston. And he was confused on this baseball craze that people were going on through the subway. So when the subway stopped and the doors opened up, everybody got off the subway except for this gentleman. And what happened was there was an advertisement in the subway walls promoting the World Series in 1908, the Giants versus the Cubs. And all of a sudden he realized how much baseball meant to America. So he wrote a poem that is so popular, you all know it today. But you all know it in a song. So what he did was he wanted to write a very important poem, not just about baseball, but about oppression. And in 1908, there was oppression on two classes, the Irish and women. So what he did was he wrote a poem about an Irish woman. And this is how it goes. Hold on a second, let me see if I can get it right here. Hold on a second. Here we go. Katie Casey was her name. She loved baseball games. She knew all the players. She knew their names. She'd go to the ballpark every day, shouting hooray as they played. Now, Katie Casey had a boyfriend whose name was Joe, who called her to see if she'd like to go to a Broadway show. But Katie said no. She told Joe what to do. She said, "You'll take me out to the ball game. You'll take me out with the crowd. You'll buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. But I won't care if I ever get back. I'm gonna root for my home team. And if they don't win, it's a shame. But it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at this old ball game." Now, Katie Casey was sure some fan. She could root just like any man. She would tell the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was tied 2-2, Katie Casey knew what to do. To cheer up her team, who felt a bit blue, she made everybody sing this song. She said, "Everybody, take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back." Well, it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at this old ball game. And that's how that song came about. True story. And just as a side note, as a baseball fan, the reason